All right, let's jump right into one of music's biggest and, let's be honest, most fun debates. Who are the absolute top three musicians of the 21st century so far? We're going to break down one source's definitive take on the artists who have truly shaped our era. Let's do this. I mean, that is a huge question, right? When you really think about the last couple of decades, whose music first comes to mind? We're not just talking about who sold the most albums or won the most awards. We're talking about who made a real, lasting impact, who changed the game. Well, let's see who this source puts at the very top. Okay, so kicking off our countdown at number 3, we have an artist who has been absolutely inescapable on the radio, on every streaming platform for, well, over a decade now. It's the one and only Drake.
And you know what? That is probably the most perfect way to describe him. I mean, if you've turned on a radio, gone to a party, or even just scrolled through your phone any time since the late 2000s, you've definitely heard a Drake song. It's almost uncanny, his ability to just pump out hit after hit.
And the numbers behind his success, they are just staggering. We're not talking about just being popular for a few years. We are talking about becoming the most streamed artist in history. In history. That kind of consistency has completely redefined what success even looks like in the age of streaming.
Yeah, and his domination of the charts is just on another planet. Get this, he's had more songs on the Billboard Hot 100 than the Beatles. More than Elvis. To have that many songs hit the industry's biggest chart, it says everything about how much music he puts out and how deeply it connects with people.
So what's his secret sauce? It really comes down to his versatility. He just completely tore down the walls between genres. He created a sound that was cool enough for hardcore rap fans, but also smooth enough for R&B and pop listeners. And that crossover appeal is exactly what turned him from a big rap star into a true global phenomenon.
All right, moving on up to our number 2 spot. Coming in with the silver medal is an artist who went from being a country music darling to, well, one of the biggest pop superstars on the entire planet, Taylor Swift. And this is really the heart of the Taylor Swift phenomenon, isn't it? From her very first songs about high school drama to her more mature work, her fans feel like she's telling their story. It's that deep, personal connection that has built one of the most fiercely loyal fan bases music has ever seen. And the case for her being number 2 is just overwhelming. She's won the Grammy for Album of the Year multiple times. That puts her in a very, very small club of legends. And of course, we've all seen the news about the Eras Tour. It's not just a concert tour, it's a global, record-shattering cultural event, the kind of thing the music industry has rarely, if ever, seen before. And this right here is what truly lifts her into that number 2 position. Her influence goes so far beyond just her songs. She literally moves economies, she inspires university courses, and she has this incredible knack for reinventing herself, going from country to pop to folk and back again, all while her audience just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Who is sitting at the very top of the list? Who does our source claim is the single most influential musician of the 21st century? It's Beyoncé. This is so key to understanding her place at number 1. The name Beyoncé itself has just become a synonym for excellence, for perfection. Her work ethic, her insane attention to detail, her unbelievable stage presence, it's made her more than a star. She's an icon, respected by everyone, critics, her peers, and millions of fans. Her resume for the top spot is just built on one groundbreaking achievement after another. We're talking about critically acclaimed albums like Lemonade and Renaissance, which weren't just albums, they were huge cultural statements. She basically pioneered the whole idea of the visual album, completely changing how music gets released. And her live performances, well, they're just legendary. And let's just let this one sink in for a second. This isn't the most Grammys for a woman, or most in one genre. This is the most Grammy Awards won by any artist in the history of music. That means the industry itself has consistently, year after year, recognized her as the best of the best. And this is what really seals the deal. Beyoncé doesn't just follow the culture, she creates it. Her art sparks massive conversations about race, about feminism, about identity. She sets the standard for what a blockbuster album release even looks like and what a stadium performance can truly be. Her influence is just on a whole other level.
So there you have it, 3 absolutely incredible artists, each one leaving a massive mark on the music and the culture of our time. Let's step back and take a look at the final ranking, all in one place.
So here it is, the final list according to our source.
Beyoncé taking the gold at number 1, Taylor Swift with the silver at 2, and Drake rounding it out with the bronze at number 3. 3 totally different artists, 3 totally different journeys, but all of them have, without a doubt, defined the sound of the 21st century.
So what is it that connects them all? Well, the source points to 4 main pillars. First up, awards. You just can't argue with their critical acclaim. Second, influence. Their impact goes way, way beyond their music. Third, innovation. All of them change the game in their own way. And finally, global reach. These aren't just national stars, they're truly massively global superstars. And that brings us to the big final question, the one we're going to turn over to you. Looking at all the evidence, the chart records, the cultural impact, the history-making awards, do you agree with this list? Who would be in your top 3? It's a debate that really helps us define our own generation. Thanks for tuning in.